All right.
Hi, guys.
How's it going?
Oh, wonderful.
You've been
Man, it's just incredible. You know, this just couldn't come at a better time for us. It's just an amazing class. I mean, just getting into Module 1 and how deep it goes and you know, listening to Chris, how he says, I just slow down. I know you want to jump ahead. Slow down, stick with me, and do it this way. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to do it because I always jump ahead. I'm ADD. So, yeah, probably like the rest of us, right? But I just admit it. And I did that, and I just had the aha moment, you know, right away. It's like, okay, this is where I've been screwing up the whole time. You know, and it's incredible the way Chris slows you down and takes you through everything in depth. And I've had a lot of courses, and I'm not knocking any of them because I've learned something from all of them. But this one, it's just totally different. It goes so in depth. I would probably consider myself a newbie. And it's just great. I mean, it just couldn't come at a better time. I'm a full-time auto detailer, and I started SEO, I don't know, probably 3 years ago, on and off, because we had I was making my own car waxes, selling it online, and I'm like, yeah, I just got screwed over by so many people, and SEO guys said they knew what they were doing, and I figured to the death of me, I'm going to learn this. And I started the journey. And throughout all of it, you know, this is my goal is to be full-time SEO, and I'm making that switch actually this month. I'm shutting down my detailing and going SEO.
Oh,
and
wow.
So I'm going to take the jump and move from Northern California and go to Vegas in September. We're going to move down there. We have 2 daughters that work as chefs down there, and we wanted to be closer with them. And you know, I'm taking the leap, kind of like you, Hurt.
Yeah.
I'm taking the leap, man.
Yeah, that's
so
good to hear, man.
You know, and right when I pull the trigger and decide to do that, what happens? My 2 biggest clients decide, oh, you know, we'll just take a walk now. So, you know, they decide to look at it and go, well, I did everything for you. I got you everything, right? Oh, yeah. We're just doing so good we don't need you.
Yeah, and that's the issue. That's the issue with clients.
It's mind-boggling. I never experienced anything like that, you know, and so, you know, and it really left my wife upset. You know, it's just like, oh my God, we did all these things for these clients and they just dropped us, you know. And I said, man, there's just got to be a better way. And here comes this deal.
Awesome.
You know, so
yeah,
thank you.
Right on. When you control those assets, you are in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
Nobody can control you and what's going on with that.
You know, and we had been talking about this, but we just didn't quite know what to do about it. And then, you know, watching the everything Chris has been teaching, you know, I kept calling her over to the computer going, hey, look at this. Hey, look at this. And she's like, yeah, just tell me later. I told her last night when it was too late.
We're in.
You know, and she just looked at me and she goes, good move. I like it. You know, because she helps me with this.
I was just about to ask that. I was just going to say she's a partner in the biz too.
We are a team.
That is so good.
She's rough on me, you know. She's Filipina. She's rough.
Yeah, you know, not only that training, but that software platform, guys. I know listen to this. It's you know, one of the greatest things to have is to be able to manage a product so efficiently and so effectively. And I can speak volumes to that because some of you may have heard my story in the past. You know, I sold $1 million lead company, and the reason why I was able to take it, you know, to those levels was due to the back-end software that I had managing all of the leads and managing all of the clients. And I spent 3 years and 6 figures, probably over $100,000 of my own profits to develop that software. And the better my software got, the more profitable and the more manageable and the more fun my business became. So do not overlook the fact that, you know, this whole system comes with that Kallzu platform that can just take your business to the stratosphere because it allows you to focus on, increasing the lead volume and not worrying about who's paid you or who hasn't paid you for that product. So just wanted to throw that in there.
Yeah, Mike, before we let you go, there's one more thing I want to ask you, and that's for there's still a lot of people on the call, and I'm sure some of them are kind of still on the fence. So what would be your words to anybody that's like, God, I want to do this, but for whatever reason, they must have some reason in their mind that they're not pulling the trigger yet. What would your advice be to those people?
Just don't even think about it and do it. It's amazing. Like I said, I've probably subscribed to everything in the moon and spent thousands upon thousands of dollars and had to use my detailing business to fund this. And I'm going to tell you guys that this course is just incredible. Don't even think about it. Get on it. You'll be happy you did. It's incredible because this guarantees, nothing's always a guarantee, but this is a great way for you to get paid for your assets. I guess that's the best way I can put it.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
So many of us out there, I'm sure, have worked and struggled in this business and probably had success and maybe not success, but I've never seen anything what Chris has put out. I've never seen anything like this. And like I said, I've had all the classes. And I'm not knocking Todd and Hurt because they have, Project Supremacy is just great. And that's made a difference in my business also, by the way, guys. I wanted to tell you and thank you that.
Good.
It gave us rankings like nothing before.
Awesome.
But this, if you want to get your money pretty much guaranteed, get this class.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Mike, for coming on and sharing your thoughts with everyone, dude.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it. I wanted to.
Awesome.
I'm looking forward to this. I'm really looking forward to this. I really am. We're getting ready to take 2 big clients on, and I told my wife last night, we better back up on this because we're leaving a lot of money on the table without this.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt with Tennille.
Yeah.
Like when we made that decision to quit our jobs, we weren't making a lot of money. It wasn't that. That's not what our decision was based on because we were only making about $1,500 a month. What our decision was based on was our growth and our we saw what we could do, and we knew that, to be honest, our full-time jobs were getting in the way of that potential. Yeah. So I definitely feel you. I feel where you're coming from. I'm so happy to see that you're in it. It's a really cool story, and I can't wait to see you progress in the business. And 6 months from now, dude, it could just be a whole new life. You just never know.
Yeah, no, we're ready to rock and roll. I've made a big decision after 30 years of detailing cars for literally the who's who of the Bay Area. I'm walking away. I got to grow.
Yeah, awesome, man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, so you'll be hearing from me. I am ruthless, so I will be bugging you guys.
Awesome, Mike.
Awesome.
All right, man. Thanks so much for coming.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Awesome.
Right on. What a great story.
Yeah. I love to hear guys.
I didn't want to interrupt there.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt while he was going on there because it would just. But I'll tell you from from my perspective, I was just like smiling ear to ear. I love that kind of stuff. And hey, thanks so much for coming on the call, taking the time to pull up side of the road. You're driving home and San Francisco traffic and all that kind of stuff, and taking the time to just express that. Afterthought, and then I know you're off the phone call right now, but thank you so much for the kind words. I can't tell you how much that means to me, seriously. So thank you.